MM1, you're doing vocal rehearsal.
Yeah.
Spice it up now. Add some small sweetness inside. Let me see.
You gotta walk. You gotta walk. Yeah. Whoa.
That's it.
Yeah.
Come on.
You gotta walk. Whoa.
Wow.
Oh. Yeah.
Wow, you're such a superstar.
You
See
gotta
voice.
walk.
See voice. See voice. I can break glass.
A lot has happened in time past. That one is a story I will share when you come for another worship meeting, so that you will come back. Let's worship God. But yes, I am here to encourage somebody, especially creative minds. Please and please, I want to advise you, be very careful of the people you associate with. Number one, if you're a singer, you're a songwriter, you're a content creator, every one of you, gifted and talented, before you put a pen down to sign anything, ask questions. Tell your neighbor, ask questions. Tell your neighbor, ask questions. Before somebody takes advantage of you, ask. Now my prayer for you is that the eyes of your understanding will be enlightened daily, that the Lord will announce you himself and he will use you for his glory. Nobody born of a woman will come out and say, I made you who you are. It is only God that makes men. Hello. He uses people to what? Support and lift you, but God is the lifter of men. Tell your neighbor, Jesus is the lifter of men. Before you do anything, do what? Ask questions. Looking unto Jesus, author and finisher of faith. I'm at rest because I heard you. And I heard you. I have everything.
It has always been my desire to protect Christian creatives. Unfortunately, the ones you laid your life for said your blood stained their white shirts. But then everybody won't be crazy. There will be one or two. And even if all we did is do this for the love of this to set apart, there's a track record. Every success you see of Eezeetee Global is a result of pain, scar. We carried it and we're going. Part of the motivation was so that there will be hope for the ones coming. Just like you are now, they don't know you. Somebody now comes to take a risk on you, and it becomes the investor who hates you. Them that love you better, why are they not spending the money? How can the only person at risk is the investor? Even you as the artist, you're not at risk. because it's your talent. You can always sing. The only person who is losing something in the ecosystem is the investor. And they say it's the person that is your problem. Are you not aware that if I don't take good care of you and you don't do well, I won't get my returns? It is an agenda to destroy the financial growth that should happen within our ecosystem. And if it affects the system, it will affect every other person that finds expression, from graphic designer to musician to A&R to manager. Because the way it works, when you invest the money into developing the artist, every other cameraman will go hold camera if you don't put money to shoot video for the artist. So other creatives begin to find expression. It will kill that ecosystem and you won't thrive. In fact, I run away from people when I realize that they have known me and they're using it against me, so I stay away from me. Just because the system wants to discredit a man. They want to discredit something is working. The only thing I'm gaining with doing this is that there's continuity of this knowledge. Let's know what and who our true enemies are. There has to be continuity. Contracts are not issues when you're dealing with those international guys. They follow the contract. But why is it wrong with us? Anybody where they dodge document na thief. Anybody where no like document na thief. That's why person go claim say they tie hand and eye when they sign, but he chop the money will come from the signing. You benefited from the contract gave you the expression. First year, second year, third year, you didn't realize that it was wrong. Once you have started finding expression, let's cook up, let's find a lie. They will be, let's just cook up something. Now me sign for you. You sign, get witness, join. So we use voodoo. Tell everybody to sign. If you're here and you have a publishing split with Eezeetee Concept as an instrumentalist, stand up. Instrumentalist, not producer. Instrumentalist. Please come. Industry, structure, come. Doing things right, come. If you're here, just come somewhere. Okay, come.
This is abnormal.
This is Minister Judice's bassist and team leader. Do you have publishing sheets as a musician? What did you play, sir? Bass. What did you play? Minister Judice, right? Piano. Then what did you play, sir? For who? For which music? For Labisi? Okay. What did you play for who? Bass guitar. Where is Abraham? He's a bassist. The last bass you played, did you? Well, how many percent?
So that's a video of Mercy Chinwo and her now former manager, Mr. Thank God or Eezeetee of Eezee Concept. You know, they were good together years ago, maybe in the beginning of the contract agreement, not until Mercy Chinwo's contract expired and she did not renew it. Then we started hearing, you know, this and that. Now I'm not going to take sides. Mercy Chinwo is right, Eezeetee is right, but then we need to look at this in a holistic way. What we need to do is to pray for them. You can't be, you know, firing from one cylinder and another person is firing from one cylinder. When you analyze what the accusation that both of them have laid against each other, Mercy Chinwo was saying that Eezeetee doesn't like Nathaniel Bassey, doesn't like Pastor Jerry. I felt Mercy Chinwo shouldn't have even been saying that. I mean, she's a married woman. These things are things that doesn't even need to be said. Then Eezeetee on his own side saying that he's someone that can mimic like the small children and all. I mean, this thing doesn't just make sense. All of them have got proofs. Okay, now they are about coming to a reconciliatory time, come to agreement and settle all of this. If there was a time that Eezeetee stopped paying her royalty, it is wrong. Now, this is not the first time that record label is having issue. Whoever that is running record label is having issue with those that they are managing. We see that with Kiss Daniel, which he's now running his own as Kiss Daniel. We just saw that with Mobad and Naira Marley. There was always, even Moses Bliss, Ebuka song pulled out from his own contract agreement. And in the last few months, Moses Bliss granted an interview. He said that he prayed about it. He has to let Ebuka songs to go. He said that even though the contract has not expired, Ebuka song left. And till today we did not hear them fighting, you know, quarreling. But what made Eezeetee's own to be somehow different is that this has to do with Judikay and Mercy Chinwo. Why will you divert the royalty that is meant for them? It's wrong. I mean, Eezeetee Concept is managing a lot of. Till today, Eezeetee Concept is still managing this guy GUC. Till today, Eezeetee Concept is still managing Chidinma Ekile and many others. So why will you divert royalty that is meant? And you know that these ladies are already, I mean, they are big names in the Nigerian or African gospel music. They are big names. So I don't see the need why, for whatever reason, you claim they went for a program and it did not let you know so that you could monitor it. And it doesn't just make sense. If you are going to divert it, you would have let them know. Yes, as a record label, you have exclusive right to do whatever thing you want to do, and the revenue that is generated, you are in full control of it. Now, these ladies are asking for an audit to know how much that have entered into the account from their own songs and how much was remitted to their own individual accounts. And then you guys, you are coming up with all these stories. I mean, I don't get it. So Dr. Stephen, a real estate mogul, has come to intervene. Maybe he's going to pay off. I know he's got the coin, he has the money. Is he going to pay off the balance that Mercy Chinwo is claiming that Eezeetee is owing her, and also Judikay? So this whole thing is pissing me off. They should just settle it. Eezeetee has the money, he has got it. Why don't you settle off the bills? I mean, not even the bills. Why don't you pay the royalty that they deserve? And the song is still on his platform. I mean, he's not taking it down, obviously. The song will remain on his platform. So even though he's to pay, and even because of this feud now, people will still go back to those songs to play them. So even as Mercy Chinwo's contract with Eezeetee has expired, Eezeetee will still be making money from her songs and Judikay, because they are already on his YouTube channel, so he can't delete them, or whichever platform. So I feel this issue should be settled amicably, and that time is now. Look at how good they are. I mean, they are all good together. So to now come and we start hearing all of this thing, it doesn't just make sense. And this thing, by God's grace, will end. Mercy Chinwo release the video and call it part 1. Please, we don't want it to release part 2. We had enough already with the part 1. The part 2 should never make it to the social media or to any platform. Let this thing be settled. I'm on the side of settlement. Mr. Eezeetee or thank God should do what he's supposed to do as a man. Mercy Chinwo and Judikay should do what they're supposed to do. But I'm not saying they should not get their royalties. Any outstanding debt or whatever thing is owing, they should pay them. They are big names. They are wonderful people. So you cannot seize their royalty and say you are saying this. No. If they have breached the contract, if there's any fine they need to pay, good. Let them pay it as long as it's stipulated in the contract. You don't take laws into your hand. You don't act outside the contract and begin to play emotional games. It doesn't work. If you feel, Mr. Thank God, the Eezeetee guy, if he feels that they went against the contract, what are the fines stipulated? He should outline it and let them pay it. And then he should also go ahead and pay their royalties that he has withheld God knows how many months, as they are claiming. That's the area, the area where I'm standing. I'm not even in support of them, tearing each other apart on social media. It doesn't just make sense.